Hey there, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today in the trenches of the daily grind. Before we dive into the noise of the day, do me a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button on whatever platform you are listening on right now. It really helps us stay connected, and it keeps this daily community growing. So, let's talk about ownership. We live in a world that is completely obsessed with it, right? We split our days into these little rigid boxes. 8 hours for the employer, an hour for the gym, maybe a few hours for the family, and, well, if we are totally exhausted, a few rushed minutes of prayer before our eyes shut. We give our peak energy to the corporate ladder, to our side hustles, to our digital feeds. And then, we hand God our leftovers. It is a massive modern trap, isn't it? We start treating our spiritual life like a transaction, like a tax we have to pay just to keep God off our backs. But in the Gospel of Mark today, Jesus completely shatters that whole mindset. Some religious insiders try to trap him with a political question. Is it lawful to pay the census tax to Caesar or not? Jesus looks at a Roman coin and asks whose image is on it. They say, Caesar's. And then he drops the line, repay to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what belongs to God. Think about that. A silver coin carries the image of an earthly ruler, sure. So let the world have its currency. But whose image is stamped on you? The Catechism 1702 reminds us of a fundamental truth. It says that the human person, made in the image of God, is a being directly ordered to its creator. You are not a commodity. You don't belong to the system. The Church Fathers used to talk about this all the time. St. Augustine beautifully wrote that we should be God's money, stamped with his likeness, returning to his treasury. This connects right back to what we've been reflecting on recently. The great I Am. God isn't some distant boss demanding a cut of your paycheck. He is being itself. He is the one who holds you in existence every single second. And because he is the source of everything, he doesn't want a piece of your day. He wants you. Your whole heart. Now, how on earth do we actually live that out when our calendars are screaming for attention? We look to the altar. Everything, absolutely everything, points directly to the ultimate sacrament that ties our entire lives together, the Holy Eucharist. The Eucharist is the king of sacraments because it's where the drama of ownership is completely reversed. At the altar, we don't bring God a tax. We bring our heavy workloads, our stress, our messy modern lives, and we place them on the altar. And in return, Christ doesn't just give us a blessing, he gives us his entire self. Body, blood, soul, and divinity. When we feed on the living bread, we are given the divine fuel to stop playing landlord with our lives, and to finally render everything back to him. Let's carry that truth into the streets today, wrapped up in our daily haiku. Stamped with God's image, we feed on the living bread, rendered all to him. Before I let you go, make sure you check back into the blog tomorrow. We are shifting gears into the radical call of the Beatitudes from the Gospel of Matthew, looking through the lens of St. Charles Lwanga and his companions. Martyrs who showed us what it truly means to live out the kingdom of heaven when the stakes are at their absolute highest. Until tomorrow, keep fighting the good fight in the trenches.